streaming video to be on the first cloud. Now, the thing is, Netflix was putting all their money into producing all these shows. In fact, really, to begin with, Netflix didn't produce anything. Netflix just resold everybody else's movies because there was no other streaming. So everybody who wanted to be part of streaming had to like go through Netflix. Okay, then all these studios like Disney started saying, well, wait a minute. Why don't we just have our own streaming service? So Netflix saw that coming. So Netflix started making original productions because they could see the day when Disney was going to take it all back. They could see the day when Warner Brothers was going to take it all back, and so on, right? So Netflix, quite a few years ago, started just pouring billions of dollars into original content. Right, well, if you're Netflix and you want to spend billions of dollars on original content, you also want to spend billions of dollars building your own equivalent to Amazon cloud data centers all over the world. Problem is they didn't have that many $1 billion, so they had to make a decision. Are we going to spend it on the content, or are we going to spend it on the infrastructure? Well, Netflix business call is, yeah, we'll pay Amazon for the infrastructure, but, you know, we're going to spend our money on content. So, yeah, I mean, you're kind of a rare case where you like Prime so much you don't even need Netflix.
There's just not enough time to watch everything.
Yeah.
I can always wait until it's come free on Prime,
Yeah.
even though I could watch it today on Netflix.
So, somebody else, somebody else is they've got their show on Netflix and they have to see it. You know, The Crown, or you know the.
Yeah, I get it.
You know, yeah.
I have a question for the redbox, wherever the CD thing that used to be. Was the redbox there before Netflix?
Well, Netflix was kind of like, well, the absolute original thing was Blockbuster.
Oh, yeah.
Blockbuster was where you went to get your VHS tapes. So I spent the whole 80s and 90s renting VHS tapes from Blockbuster, right? And then Netflix came along and said DVDs in the mail, and Blockbuster had a chance to buy Netflix for cheap. That was one of the all-time stupid decisions not to do that. And yeah, same deal. So anyway, but yeah, Netflix was first of all knocked off Blockbuster with DVDs in the mail, okay? And then, and then Redbox was just kind of like after Blockbuster died, there were still some people out there that wanted the physical thing, so somebody came up with Redbox as a way to do that. Yeah.
So I remember going to Blockbuster. I think I went there to rent a few superhero movies, but after a few years, I slowly forgot about Blockbuster. You know, when the stores started to close. You know, when they stopped. You know, when there was only one Blockbuster store left.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
By the way, there is exactly one Blockbuster store left. You know where it is? Yeah, Bend, Oregon. We took a vacation there last year. We drove by the last Blockbuster on Earth. Yeah. So anyway, it's a complicated thing. But like, I mean, yeah, I suppose. But here's the funny thing. If you look at Amazon, where are they really making their money? AWS. Yeah. AWS is their cash machine. So they don't need, like, they can drop millions of dollars on some movie, and it's just like a TV commercial to them.
Oh, wait,
they don't care that much about it. It's just sort of a sweetener to get you paying for the Prime membership. Yeah.
Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened to why did Blockbuster became less successful? You know, like how Netflix.
Because it sucks to have to drive the tapes back to Blockbuster. You rent the VHS, and then they would have these ridiculous charges if you're late. My wife rented a bunch of VHS tapes, it got busy, one fell behind the couch or something, so they charged like $20 or something for a late fee. That was kind of like Blockbuster's thing. The Blockbuster was a pain in the butt that way. It's just the whole, I have to drive there physically, get the tapes, be kind, rewind, all that junk, versus, oh, I'm just gonna log in and watch it. Yeah, so I mean, that's why Blockbuster went away, is they just got stuck in an old technology. The same thing like in photography. If you wanted to take a picture, it was all about Kodak film. Kodak was a huge company. Well, what happened to color films? Yeah, Polaroid or whatever, you know. Now unless you're a hipster retro kind of person, you know, digital photography, just whip out your iPhone and do it that way, right? Or your Pixel or whatever. Anyway, so CloudFront is just pushing the content closer to the user, and that, my friends, pushes you closer to going home. Yay!